Good evening. First of all, let me congratulate KTX team for making this wonderful venue to interact. Especially the vision needs to be appreciated because they are trying to make Calicut as a IT hub and trying to make a kind of ecosystem over here in our own city, Calicut. It's a new venture actually, needs to be appreciated by all means. So Gulf Madhyamam as a newspaper also welcoming such kind of initiative. Always they are, this Gulf Madhyamam and Madhyamam is always giving a lot of this kind of tech-driven, supporting this kind of technical-driven initiatives. Let me start this. Instead of giving you a kind of presentation, let me take you a small brief story of a newspaper which is started from this city itself, from Calicut, almost 37 years back. That was actually a kind of mission. Instead of, we can't say it is a kind of business initiative or a media industry or something like that. It was just some visionaries started this initiative as a mission. It was a struggle actually for the last initial time, definitely, because they never thought the feasibility, the financial feasibility of the newspaper. Then gradually it became it was a real struggle met by all the visionary leaders. And the time passed on, the people realized the relevance of such a kind of mission and being accepted by the common mass all across. From there onwards, the technology was not developed that much during that time. In 80s and 90s, that was not much popular. We need to expand our operation to GCC countries, and our visionary leaders thought about how we can expand. During those days, we were sending the newspaper to Mumbai because the direct flight was not available from Calicut to GCC countries. Then from there onwards, an export agency forwarding the same bundles to GCC countries will take 2-3 days to reach over there. And they were getting the newspaper almost 3 days, after 3 days or 4 days. And there was not at all a structured distribution system. But then the journey, we started the journey in 1998. Our visionary leader visited Mumbai to have a kind of alternative arrangement to send the newspaper on regular basis to GCC. But finally, he found, there was some kind of technical possibilities are there to send the newspaper to GCC. It was quite amazing, sending newspaper through air and taking through modem and taking the virtual copy over there and printing the hard copy from a press. It was a great innovation during that time. And we started, we were thinking about it, but hell lot of technicalities were there. Because even there was no any options to accommodate a newspaper sending through air and printing in that particular destination. That was the main hiccup. Even the country was not at all ready to accept such kind of technical innovation. But with the limited infrastructure, we thought to move on. Then that was the beginning of that particular journey. And in 1998, we launched in Bahrain. During that time, there was no any regulation or rules or regulation to accommodate a newspaper. As I said, coming through air and printing over there in Bahrain. But Bahrain government made an amendment to accommodate a newspaper coming through air. And that made us, given a kind of opportunity to start the first Indian international newspaper. That was the beginning of a great journey of Gulf Madhyamam. In 1998, it was the biggest technical innovation. Even the big media groups were never thought about such a kind of innovation. But Gulf Madhyamam, they always thinking like that. They never thought about the other complications and all. They simply started sending through modem and taking the printout from a virtual copy and printing over there. That was the beginning of Gulf Madhyamam. The rest is history. You know that. Now After that, it is spreaded all across GCC, you know. We started from UAE, we started from Qatar, Bahrain, everywhere. And now it's a proud, that is what, you know, see the pupil behind this thing is not, the basic issue, basic thing is, needs to appreciate that Gulf Madhyamam created a new platform, a new kind of technological innovations and started all across GCC means it is a wide recognition for our own language Malayalam because the first Indian international newspaper is in our own language Malayalam. And that was, another thing is, the largest newspaper, please note that, the largest newspaper in GCC countries, that is not in Arabic or English, that is also in our own language, Malayalam. And one more thing you need to notice, you know, see the only newspaper printing and publishing 8 different centers in GCC, that is 2 in our Malayalam. So it's a proud moment for all Keralites and Kerala diaspora all across the globe because the acceptance of this newspaper, you know, that is made possible this kind of reach and what you call the business feasibility is also quite important. That is made possible only because of the wide recognition, wide acceptance by the Malayali diaspora. And that was the journey actually, you know, see during those days, all the corporate, what you call tycoons, I would say like that, corporate companies, all the big brands were considered, Malayalis are a low profile, Malayalis are low profile in terms of they don't want to target it for big brands and all. But you know, see, our initial task was how we can convince the strength of Malayali community. Then they were considered as a Mallu guys, something like that, they address like that, Kaftiriya walas, something which is degrading the total Malayali population. But after, our initial task was convincing the demographic profile, and out of that, you know, see, almost 5.5 million Keralites are there. Out of total Indian population, around 70% of the Keralites are there in GCC countries. And they were totally into business, they were also managing the top brands, they were also in the key positions. And of course, it was a fabulous journey along with the renowned brand over there. Eventually, the total scene has been changed, and now we can proudly say that, you know, see, it was a hand-in-hand journey. We were also giving maximum support and solutions for almost all the brands all across GCC, and it was a very fabulous journey along with this well-established brand. Now we can proudly say that if you're taking 5 top brands in supermarkets, that is owned by our own Keralites. We can say if you are taking 5 top jewelry groups, that also belongs to Keralites. Take any kind of category, you can see 5 leading brands belongs to our own Keralites. It's a proud moment for all the Keralites. Now the journey has completed almost 25 years. 25 years of what you call struggle, innovations, and of course, it was a journey of contentment, satisfaction, by all means, because it was a kind of hand-in-hand journey along with major brands, and the Malayali diaspora supported us just like their own baby, without any kind of caste, creed, or political barriers. They were there along with our newspaper and the media, media initiatives. Now, eventually, you know, I don't want to explain about this. The digital revolution happened. We need to change our strategy definitely. Apart from newspaper, all the brands required a lot of other solutions. Now, we were totally, apart from giving a kind of media platform, we all evolved as a kind of solution providers. We are into digital, we are into events, we are into activations, giving everything. The customized solution is also there for any kind of brands and all. Then, as a part of this kind of evolution and all, we started a new project called Come On Kerala. It is the biggest Indian event in GCC. It is the biggest Indian event, not a Kerala-based event. The biggest event in GCC is conducting by one of the Kerala initiative, and it is under the patronage of Sharjah ruler. It is started in 2018. Now we are going to celebrate the 6th edition in next June. It is a comprehensive solution for B2B and B2C engagements. We will be, everything is everything coming under a roof. Like business B2B initiatives are there. Then apart from that, if you want to launch a product, that is also there. If you want to have a kind of concept pitching, that is also possible. If you want to start a kind of startup, you need to have a kind of investment, that is also possible. So Come On Kerala is a kind of one-shop solution for any kind of requirement. Now this is the 6th Silver Jubilee edition, because we are also celebrating our 25th year. This is our Silver Jubilee edition, where we are going to celebrate our 6th Come On Kerala edition in Sharjah Expo Center. Under, as I said, supporting by Sharjah ruler, and apart from that, Sharjah Chamber of Commerce is also there. Then Sharjah Expo Center also announced as its official function every year. Now, it's a fabulous event actually. There are a lot of entertainment shows also there, but apart from that, the core of Come On Kerala is giving solution for brands and products from coming from India, especially Kerala. Almost 250,000 people are visitors, product showcasing, product launching. As I said, anything is possible. If you want to have a kind of, it's a global window actually. I can say in short, in one word, it's a global window for Kerala products and initiatives from Kerala. Now we are going ahead with Come On Kerala. The 6th edition of Come On Kerala, it is going to happen on 7th, 8th and 9th. Before concluding, let me add one more thing. Everything, see, whenever we can say that if you are going to moon, you can see one Malayali over there. So if you go through the streets of Middle East, you can see many of the Malayalis doing a lot of innovations. They are surviving some other way. If any kind of restriction comes up, they will survive it by doing some kind of innovations. So initially, they were being treated as a kind of low-profile people. Now, proudly, we can say that everywhere, even in GCC, some of the major role they are doing for their government also, the role of the prominent role is taken care by Malus. So now, never underestimate our Keralites for that matter. Definitely, all the success that we achieved during the course of our 25 years journey is only because of the Malayali diaspora, and we are all owed to the Keralites who accepted Madhyamam here in Kerala. Then apart from that, globally, it's now a brand, not as a media brand, it's a complete solution provider. Let me conclude my speech by giving, once again, thanking, congratulating KTX team for conducting such a kind of fabulous platform over here, program over here.